Hey everybody, it's Blizzard. I'm playing some more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we entered the Ice Cavern, which is like a mini dungeon type thing, which was going to be full, but yeah, I've talked about that in the last one. But this is the last room of the dungeon, so let's see if we get a reward for beating this dungeon. Oh yeah, and there's this guy here who dies in one hit. Good boss. Which is probably why this wasn't an official dungeon in the end. Except it's kind of like a mini dungeon, like you get the point. So let's open up this chest. And for all that work we get the iron boots. So heavy you can't run, so heavy you can't float. We meet again, Blue Toad. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of that curse. Unless you shut off that source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move, like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. No, I failed. No, that's not correct. Stop it. There we go. Finally, I'm not. I can video games, guys. Trust me. And this is probably my favorite of the songs that you learn as adult Link. You have learned the Serenade of Water. Blue Toad, I will see you again. And with that, we are back to playing the game. So, if we hop in this water here, and then put on our newly found iron boots, we will sink straight down. There's also a time limit on how long you can stay under for, but it will be like longer if you have more hearts and stuff like that. So, and if you're missing hearts, then you won't. Yeah, I think you probably will get that. If you don't have all your hearts filled in, then you'll still only have the health, the amount of time you would have from like the filled in parts. Like, yeah, I think words. Hopefully I got that message across. Because I have lots of hearts and they're mostly all filled in, I should have lots of time, but if I had been hit a lot, I would have less time. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, 1 minute 56 seconds. So I shouldn't drown or anything, but there is a piece of heart at the very bottom of this lake here, as well as some rupees that I don't need. They're also 1 rupee, so they're not worth much. So there we go. But now that that's all done, we have some fire left, and the Zora King still has to be saved from his from his icy place. I don't know. He needs to be saved from the ice. So let's go do that, and maybe he'll reward us for saving him. So here we are. Let's see if he wants to give us anything. And I'm probably not going to use the last fire thing that I have, so I'm probably just going to get rid of that. And go get more fairies, I guess. So, what do you have to say? Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this you won't choke underwater. And with that we get the Zora tunic. This diving suit is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Wear it and you won't drown underwater. So basically that disables the timer for being underwater and stuff, but you take more damage, I believe, if you're not underwater and stuff. Yeah, I think that's how it works or something. But anyway, I'm gonna get rid of this and I'm gonna go get some more fairies, and then I'm gonna go. I will go to the dungeon, temple. So the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna use the song that I was just given, so it's nice and simple. Also, that looks really cool with like Link being in the fire with his blue tunic on. And yes, I'd like to warp to Lake Hylia, because that's where the next dungeon is. So in the future, Lake Hylia has been drained of its water, as you can see. And its water source was Zora's main and stuff, so yeah, that's been frozen over from this thing. Can't use the words thing. Okay. Moving on. If we use the iron boots just here to go into the water, and then we shoot that thing with the hookshot, it opens up that thing there and opens up the temple. Let's enter in. So hey everybody, it's Blue Tunic Link 10 here. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, never mind. That was a bad idea. But this temple's gonna have a lot of switching out boots and stuff, so we're also gonna need Ocarina for some of this as well, which is gonna be very different. But basically this water temple is very confusing to people who have not played it before. But I think I should be alright in here. We'll just find out then, won't we? So first off, I'm gonna go all the way down. And those things there, we can only use our hookshot underwater right now as a weapon. So let's move on, I guess. But I think the first place I'm gonna go is over here. Also, we're very slow underwater because we have iron boots on and stuff, so... And we also move slower in water anyway. Oh, you! If I'm right, Blue Toad. You're Blue Toad, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 years, long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Blue Toad, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. And then she swims up and disappears, and we don't actually see her at all again. So yeah. Good job. We just have to take off our boots here and swim up. By floating up, that is, but you know. So there are 3 levels to this main room and all that, and we can change the water level from top to middle and then to drained. But anyway, for now I'm going to leave that there and I'm going to go in here. Now we can take these guys out with powers of sword. Probably. Maybe. Can I maybe? I'm gonna just use the hook shot since it's easier. No, look at them when I'm doing a thing. Okay, yes, you can kill them with usage, but it's very difficult for some reason. But anyway, with all that done, we get a chest. And inside that chest will be the dungeon map. Now we get to see how huge this place really is, if I find it. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, moving on. This is 4 floors apparently, and it's huge. There's stuff everywhere. But anyway, moving on. Now that we've done everything in there, we can actually look at this thing on the wall here. Those who wish to open the path sleeping at the bottom of the lake must play the song passed down by the royal family. So if we play Zelda's Lullaby here, this is one of the places where we can change the water level. So I'm gonna probably, if I can, leave this thing here. I'm not sure if I need it here. There's some really good strategies for getting through this temple quickly if you have use Furor's Wind and stuff like that. But I don't know any of them, so very helpful. Now then, we could either use our arrows to shoot through the fire thing, the fire to those 2 torches, or we could just use Din's fire right here, and it just makes everything way easier. There we go. Let's go in. Now these, what are they called? I want to know. Shell blade. Its internal muscle is its weak point. So if... Oh dear, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Does that actually hurt them? That actually kills them. Okay, that's a good strategy for killing them. Use it. But if you use... When they open their mouths to attack you, you should hookshot or arrows inside their mouth or whatever, because that's where the stuff is. So yeah, but otherwise if you're out of water, use Din's fire because that was way easier. Anyway, moving on. We need to find out where we can get more keys. I believe we need like 3 keys before we can progress to the first part. Also, this is going to need either bomb or something. I'm going to use bombs just because I have plenty. I'm going to jump in the hole. And I'm going to need my iron boots again. This is going to be very repetitive. I hear that. Okay, now we get to actually fight one of these. And that was easy. Okay, moving on. So this is a very interesting looking room. What happens if we hit the switch? Okay, it rises to water. And we can hook shot to the thing here. Someone dies. Tech heights. Okay, there we go. Now that we're in here, I'm going to actually use my spin attack to see if I can get that switch in there. Just like that. Link, why did you look down for that? Anyway, there's a Skulltula in there. I'm going to try and break this pot for no reason. And I'm going to backflip into this thing. Or jump attack. Yeah, jump attack into it. Anyway, that's all that's in this room. Just an optional thing for a Skulltula. I wonder if I can dive deep enough to go to in the thing. Possibly. Nope, but I can put my boots on right now. And that's how it's done. Anyway, moving on. I think I can just get out of here without having to do the thing, right? Hopefully. People who've played the game probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, moving on. We can leave that for now. Okay, I'm gonna need more key after I go into this room. I'm also going to go back for more stuff because I think I'm still missing some stuff in here. Possibly. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to see if I can push this block in a bit. Because that's probably what I need to do. Okay, and Let's see if when it stops. Oh, Tektite, what are you doing here? Well, that works. Okay, well, with that, I think that is it for this episode. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. We'll continue on with the Water Temple. See you guys then.